WWE Monday Night Raw had its trends and whatnot on Twitter and so forth. One thing that ended up trending, I was talking to one of my friends and I had missed the Divas match because I didn't think it was going to be less than a minute, and then Give Divas a Chance started trending. Personally, I think what the WWE needs to do is give them more time on Raw. But if for some reason they can't fill 3 hours of Raw, I don't understand how they can't. I personally think I'd be able to, have 3 hours of raw, creative juice flowing in my mind every week, where I could write plenty of awesome stories for people, of what, giving them the words to say and everything. That wouldn't be what I would do. I'd come up with the creative ideas that would be freaking spectacular, in my opinion, anyways. So, but what it would be a good idea, there's no WWE show on Saturday, so why not have, the Divas, you guys tape SmackDown, you tape Main Event, you tape Superstars, why not during those times have some women matches, Divas matches, and have a full hour show just of Divas matches on Saturday night, on a Saturday night block on the WWE Network. Because I would, I'm pretty sure my daughter would like to see that. I know I would, and I'm sure there's probably over 1 million other people or more that would like to see that. A full hour show dedicated to Divas wrestling, not Total Divas. I don't watch Total Divas. I watched the first season, and it just I don't like Cameron. I don't like Eva Marie because of that show. And then, I don't like the Bella. Well, Brie Bella is cool, but I don't like Nikki Bella because of that show. Because it shows like they're, if it's real, if it's really reality, real, I don't like those, type of individuals. But there are individuals, divas from this show I do like, like Natalia and, other divas or whatever. But anyways, they really, should have an hour of their own to shine without the male wrestlers being involved. Yeah, they should have a match, have the Divas title featured on Raw and SmackDown. This way they could have a Divas tag team division also, and so forth, and build the Divas division and have somebody come in and do, have somebody focus on the Divas division on its own show, like maybe have Stephanie or one of the older Hall of Fame divas, or a diva that could end up in a Hall of Fame, run the show as the writer and so forth and whatnot, kind of like Triple H does with NXT. But that is just something that I'm very adamant about, that the WWE really should have a full hour dedicated show to just female wrestling on, you can't do Tuesday night, obviously. You can't do Wednesday night. You can't do Thursday night. You could do Friday night, but personally, I think Saturday night would be the night to do the hour show, or even, do it early Sunday at like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock on Sunday, 4 or 5 o'clock on a Sunday. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But Saturday, I think at 7 o'clock Saturday would be a good idea, because it's before everybody goes out for Saturday night to the movies or wherever they're going, and the whatnot have you. But get in touch with me. Leave a comment if you want more on that. Or if you want me to do another video going more in depth on the what I think about the Divas division, and about an hour-long show for them and so forth. But now on to the Bushwhackers being inducted into the Hall of Fame. That was awesome and spectacular. I'm really glad. I loved seeing them do that back in the day, and they had some awesome matches with Demolition and other tag teams back in the day. Rusev. On to the next item. Rusev ends up denying John Cena of a rematch at WrestleMania for the U.S. title. Why would Rusev? There's no reason for Rusev to give John Cena a rematch, period. But I think John Cena is going to do some crazy, zany stuff, and he is going to goat Rusev into giving him a rematch, and it'll be for the U.S. title, and it'll probably be an I Quit match. That would make sense, So, because then, therefore, Rusev will not have been pinned, or, well, he'll have submitted, but he still will have that, accolade that he never was pinned by anybody. But he will have quit to John Cena probably if that's where they're going. But I'd rather see John Cena make him quit, because I think Rusev should be like the Iron Sheik and Bob Backlund and Santino, not Santino Marella. I keep wanting to say Santino Marella when I, mean Bruno Sammartino. Like those guys with the epic long, undefeated streaks in like Goldberg, but more bigger than Goldberg. Why would Rusev? Why rush into Rusev losing? There's no need to rush into it. And then Bray Wyatt dares The Undertaker to come find him, or he's going to come find him. I'm looking forward to seeing when The Undertaker shows up. I believe now that he did not show up this week, he is definitely showing up next week. Mark my words, The Undertaker will show up next week on Monday Night Raw, or there will be a video package of The Undertaker with some kind of message toward Bray Wyatt. We had the Tag Team Championship rematch with Tyson Kidd and Cesaro versus the Usos. The Usos won by disqualification by Natalya pulling Uso's leg off the top rope because before that Naomi had stopped Tyson from winning by pinfall over one of the Usos because he had his legs on the rope, and Natalya didn't like that. So now we should see, I'm wondering if we're going to see it on SmackDown or if it's going to end up building toward WrestleMania. Probably WrestleMania Divas match, a Tag Team Divas match, 6 Diva, it's kind of weird because, whenever Natalya or Naomi gets in, the guys have to get out and so forth. So it'd be kind of cool if they just did back-to-back matches where, they had a tag team match of some sort, like a ladder match, if possible, or a steel cage match with the Usos versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, and then Naomi and Natalya in a singles match. We had the Ascension. Yes, the Ascension lost their first match, and they lost it against the primetime players. Player 24/7. That was awesome. I was like, yes. And there was a lot more stuff that happened and whatnot. We had Dolph Ziggler beat Wade Barrett. It basically seems like it is a gigantic curse for anyone to hold the Intercontinental title, because anytime an Intercontinental champion somebody who's currently Intercontinental champion, they lose all their singles matches that are not for the title, and then eventually they lose the title, and it's like, why? I remember Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Macho Man Randy Savage, Mr. Perfect, all these guys, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Owen Hart, the list goes on and on and on about guys who had the Intercontinental title and did not lose singles matches. Why? They don't need to. They don't even need to be necessary in singles matches, there's all kinds of types of matches that you can have where the guy doesn't lose. That's part of the creative juices, where I'd find a way to where the Intercontinental Champion would look prestigious beyond belief, where it is next, where, you get the WWE World WWE title, then the Intercontinental and the U.S. title. The Intercontinental title should be above the U.S. title in prestige. Rusev, Sheamus, and others have made that belt prestigious by its, having lengthy runs and not losing massive matches, you know what I mean? So, and then Dolph Ziggler won. Dean Ambrose came down with the IC title, and he, was getting in Wade Barrett's face, and he bumped shoulders with Dolph Ziggler. Give R-Truth a chance was trending at one point, because I guess I want Truth to have a chance. I think he'll be in the Memorial Battle Royal. Just so much happened on Monday Night Raw, and so much didn't happen. AJ Lee didn't return. There's 4 weeks now of Monday Night Raws. 4 more Raws till WrestleMania, and AJ Lee did not return tonight. The Undertaker did not show up tonight. Sheamus did not return tonight. What is going on? We are in road to WrestleMania in high gear. Overdrive is what it should be going at and whatnot, and there was a lot left to be desired from tonight's show. I'm hoping we get a star-studded, spectacular, groundbreaking, a whole lot of big moments for next week's Monday Night Raw. When AJ Lee returns, I think she should go after Stephanie McMahon for some reason, and then they have a match at WrestleMania 31. And then The Undertaker returns, and he accepts Bray Wyatt's challenge. Sheamus, goes and attacks Daniel Bryan and joins the Authority, and that's how I would do it. But we'll see what happens. Like the video, share the channel, like the video, share the video, follow, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching. You guys all rock. WWE Universe is awesome.